You have to be ruthless. Okay. Like you have to look at the lead game as like you're fighting for your life. Whether, and again, the home lights of this world, running Facebook ads, all the different lead sources out there. You pay to play. Some of them you don't have to pay. You pay when it closes, when you give them a 30-40% referral fee. But here's how we look at it. See, we're in this for the long game. And so we learned and cut our teeth on these leads. Prior to that, my wife was a solo agent. Her closing percentage was 98.7. She was dealing with family, friends, referrals, sphere deals, things like that. So when now all of a sudden you're flipped over here to the lead game, you're dealing with strangers. What happens is that when you're dealing with a stranger, you have to figure out how to shorten that gap with building rapport and letting them know who you are and what you know and what their situation is. And so we went through probably 6 to 12 months of just beating our head against the ground and trying to figure that out. Once we figured it out, then we were off and running. And see, a lot of times agents or lenders, I guess, with some of these referral systems out there, they're like, oh, well, they're taking 30-40% of my commissions and blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, who cares? I'd rather have a little bit of something than nothing. Because we've been in the game for so long, now what we're starting to see are those first-time home buyers who now have been in their house for 3-4 years. They're coming back around, wanting to sell it, wanting to purchase. Well, guess what? We're past the referral fee timeline because most lead services will have a 2 or 3 year, if that client does anything after you sell them a house, you still owe them a referral fee. Well, now we're dealing with clean money. Now we're dealing with no referral fees, no nothing, because we've catered to these people over the years. We've stayed in front of them. We've invited them to, our client parties. We always send them emails. We're a high touch point at all times. So now what we had to give up at the beginning is now coming back to us tenfold.